Who knows this song? 3-hour tour. We could have kept going. Anyhow. That's a 10-minute song. I could do my whole set that way. Yeah, I'm Brad Hartwell, and some of my friends say I look like a mega pastor from one of those mega churches. All hail Orange County! Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Amen! All right, we're done with that. Actually, it's not my fault. It's not my fault that I look that way. I was raised Mormon. Yeah, that upbringing, it's in me. It's in me like an STD. Can't get rid of it. You gotta warn everybody about it. You know what STD stands for, right? A stodgy trauma dysfunction. You know, stodgy, right? Dull, old-fashioned. And there's another word that I can't think of right now. Oh yeah, we weren't allowed to laugh loudly. Welcome to Mormonism. You want to be boring? Welcome to Mormonism. So what do now? I try to get people to laugh loudly. I made a wish and I got out. But I have a lot of experiences being Mormon that are, well, they kind of inform my comedy. I did one of those Mormon missionary things, right? You've seen them. White shirt and tie. They sent me off to Puerto Rico so I could learn Spanish, go to an island. I wasn't there for a 3-hour tour. I was there for a 2-year tour. Okay, callback didn't work. We won't do that again. But anyhow, I had a lot of experiences growing up. One of the things I did is I raced BMX. So I could do all the tricks on the bike and stuff like that. And so when I was on my mission, I would ride my bicycle up to the teenagers and I'd do some tricks and stuff like that. And they're like, wow, sir, how do you do that? Of course, it was all in Spanish, but forget the Spanish. How do you do that, sir? And I said, it's all right here in this book. Yeah, we were kind of devious that way. We combined sports and religion. Like, hey, come out, play some baseball. Afterwards, we had a baptism. Little checkers and a confirmation. Very popular. Ping pong and polygamy. I'm kidding. They don't do ping pong anymore. So like a good little Mormon, I came home, got married really fast, and had 4 children really fast. It's funny when you go to church and you announce that you're pregnant. Everybody's like, "Oh, that's a miracle! What a beautiful thing!" It's not a miracle if you can do it by mistake. Now, I don't call my kids mistakes. They're more what I would call consequences. Yeah, I have 4 children. I have 2 boys, a girl, and an artist. I love the artist. My favorite, actually. But don't tell the other 3. My kids would always come up and say, am I your favorite, Daddy? You're my favorite second child. My favorite youngest child, whatever. You learn these things. Now I'm on stage because my kids didn't like my jokes. There's truth to that. So much truth. So after 29 years of marriage, we ended it because we figured 30 was just one too many. You ever get to that point where you're like, I don't want to hit that marker. I'm done. I'm over. Marriage for me was tough. It felt like a game show. And I call it the guessing game show. I come home from work. Guess what I did today? What'd you do today? Oh, guess. That's when you get nervous. I don't know. You're drafted to play for the Padres? I'm a bad guesser. But there was one question that I would get. The five worst words that my ex could ever say to me. Anybody have an idea what those 5 words are? Where's the couples in here? You gotta know. Yeah, you're counting. You got 6 words? Okay, whoa, that's worse. Do you notice anything different? Terrifying. I'm not so observant, I found out. Luckily, I had a neighbor that was.
Yeah. I went from red hair to black.
Gay's my neighbor.
No.
He's gay.
Such a man, that's crazy.
He wasn't interested in my ex, but he noticed everything about her. So I just say, can I use a lifeline? What you gonna do? Call a friend? She got offended. Who are you gonna call, Dave? David, come over.
No.
Thanks, buddy. And thanks for the urgentness. Oh, baby, you colored your hair blue. Anybody know why I'm divorced now? Now I'm just getting leftover gifts from Dr. Mo. I mean, she talks about that half-open pack of gum, but it really was good. I enjoyed it. I recently got back from a flight. I flew American Airlines. And I don't know if you've been on American Airlines lately, but they actually have the flight attendants handing out applications for American Express. I'm like, wow. Is this what it felt like to be one of the people I was when as a Mormon missionary came by? I mean, I was trapped. They're like, here, get an American Express card. So instead, I flew on Spirit, and they walked down the aisle going, here's an application for bankruptcy. Okay. I'm not sure where I am right now, but I guess I'm lost again.
It happens.
It happens, right? Mo, it's catching.
It is.
I got you.
Contagious, yeah.
I got you. I had one other I was going to do. Now. Okay, did I? No, that's not it. That's not it. Okay, I'm going to.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter? Does somebody know my peanut butter joke?
Of course I
Did I hear that right?
do. Yeah.
Okay. How many are old enough to remember the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
commercials, right? Huh? It still exists. Okay, let me finish that sentence. How many people remember the commercial for Peanut Butter Cups from way back when, right? This guy and this gal come walking together around a corner, and she has a jar of peanut butter, and he has a chocolate bar, and they crash into each other, and he sticks his chocolate bar in her peanut butter, and I'm 12 years old, going, yeah. So anyhow, with my ex-wife, that was our code word for sex. You want a peanut butter cup? But, let me give you a little advice. If you decide to use that code word in your own lives, and you're young enough, I'm old too old, but keep your peanut butter cup wrapped, or you're gonna run around with a bunch of Reese's Pieces. And I have 4 Reese's Pieces. Hey, I've been Brian Hartwell. It's been fun. Let's make some wishes come true. Let's give it back up for our host, Dr. Ho. The doctor with the host, Dr. Ho.
The ships that run on the shore of this